Hi guys, it's me, Val Toxic Free. Welcome. Okay, so as you can see, I've changed rooms. I was sick to death of being in the same room all the time, which we are at the moment anyway, in lockdown. Can't go out, pouring down with rain anyway. So today's video, the narcissist's last words are meant to haunt you. So the reason this being is that I've had this experience and I want to talk about this today. But first of all, I want to explain something. Narcissists don't only get fuel from being in the presence of you. They don't only get supply, fuel and ego boost and all that lot with being in the vicinity. They can get it from being somewhere completely different just by a text. So what a narcissist will do is, what a narcissist will do, sorry guys, what a narcissist will do is they will text you with either the wrong number, a smiley face, or just how are you, I'm missing you. They will do something from wherever they are, and they know on the other end of the phone that you're panicking. Your cortisol levels have gone up. You're starting to kind of think, oh my god, what does he want, what does he want? Do I block him? Is he trying to get me back? Is this a hoover? They know that you're going through this, and that fuels them, that gives them supply and ego, because whilst you're sitting there panicking, they're sitting there knowing you're panicking. So that's what I'm trying to say, is they can gain fuel from just a text, because they know that you will be on the other end thinking, does he want me back? Is it a wrong number? What's he trying to do? Oh my god. And it'll trigger. You will get triggered, and for the next hour or two you'll be panicking, thinking, well, do I reply? Do I tell him he sent the text to the wrong person? These are all kind of manipulation techniques that we need to realise. That's one thing. Don't reply to these texts. So that's one thing. Now, the narcissist will actually get enjoyment, and he'll get his supply through having the last word in every argument. He'll also have the last word when you've been discarded, or when you've basically dumped his ugly, abusive little backside. So what they'll do is they'll leave you with a sentence that is meant to give you no closure, to give you a haunting, confused cognitive dissonance. What is wrong with my mouth? Confusion. You know, my ex, when he was discarding me, his last words to me,
I'll always love you.
I'm like, yeah, okay, whatever, loser. So at that time I didn't like him anymore because he was hurting me, and I basically knew that I was going to let him go anyway. So I let him kind of discard me, and I was quite happy about it at the time. But when they said that, I thought, wow, now, firstly, they don't love you. They've never loved you. Narcissists don't love you. So that's the first thing I want you to realise, that if they say it to you, don't believe it. Secondly, if they did love you, why are they discarding you? Why aren't they fighting for you? Why aren't they telling you they love you and they want you back? No. No, this ploy is to leave you with this subliminal, I wish I'd stopped saying big words today. They'll leave you with this feeling of confusion. And also, it's an open door for you to contact them because you miss them. And you know that they still love you, of course. Or they'll hoover you back. Because what happens with closure, not most of the time with a normal relationship, you fall out of love. And you leave each other. And you say, I'm sorry, I don't love you anymore. Something on the lines of that, probably a little bit nicer, but still. And that, you can get closure from that, because you know that they don't love you anymore, and you can try and move on. The ploy of the narcissist is to leave you with a sentence that you can't move away from, that you start thinking, oh my god, he actually loves me, I didn't realise he loved me, oh my god, what do I do now? I've lost him, and he loves me, the love of my life, I've lost him. No, honestly guys, don't do that. That's what they want, and they want you to get no closure, and they want you to get fuel. So what that is about, it's kind of like a last big breath of oxygen, which let's say is a supply or fuel to them. Say that sentence and then walk away, holding on to that last bit of fuel. And that last bit of fuel could last a couple of days or a week, maybe until they've hoovered you back, or until you've contacted them, because that thought in your head is, oh my god, they still love me, keeps that tie, keeps that emotional tie to them. And that's what they want to do. They want to leave you, but they want to keep you emotionally tied so that they can hoover you back. If they've told you they don't love you anymore, they can't necessarily hoover you back, because it's going to cause complications. Like, yeah, I know I hate you, and I know I said I don't love you anymore, but actually I do. And you can see where I'm going with this. The second thing that these people will say before they leave is,
I hope we can be friends.
now, they don't want to be friends. They don't like you. You were just a walking boot, a worn out walking boot, a boot they've used and a boot that's worn out. They're going to go and get another boot. So, I don't know what goes on with my head sometimes. Basically, they're just saying that because, firstly, they don't want to be friends. They want to be buddies. They want to be friends with benefits. Again, that emotional tie. You're emotionally tied to them and they're not. So it's easy for them to be friends with you. But trying to be friends with an ex-boyfriend that you've fallen in love with, that's messed with your head, manipulated you and turned you into an absolute quivering wreck is not the best thing to do. So really don't be friends with them. And if they say that, please, please, please try and walk away. They just want to keep that contact with you because they want to have that kind of fun booty call, you know, for like 3 minutes. You know, come round, give you 3 minutes of fun. I'd rather have a cup of tea in that time, but still. And basically, they'll leave you, and you're laying there thinking, oh my God, was that it? Anyway, that's another video. And you feel all over again, dumped, all over again. So they don't want to be friends. Oh, itchy nose. They just want to use you whenever they want. If they've got no supply, they'll call on you. Another one.
Things could have been different had you not f***ed up.
Excuse my language today. So yeah, that's leaving you with, oh my God, it's my fault. Things could have been different. Oh no, see, so you're left with guilt again. So it's always on you. Whatever their last words will always be on you. They will never say, I don't want you anymore. I don't want to be with you anymore. It's always your fault, as we know this. So they'll pick up all their shit and dump it on your doorstep. Projections, the lot. It's all your fault. But that leaves them with the option of still calling you back, obviously, because they still love you and it's all your fault. Next one.
No one will ever love you like I do.
Or
no one will ever love you like I did.
That's a real doozy, that one. Because again, dumping all the shit on you, making you feel bad, making you feel that once he's walked out on your life, you'll never get anybody else. Makes you feel devalued, which is what he wants to leave you with, that devalue. Feeling like crap, that you've just again lost the love of your life. No one will ever love you like I do. So you tend to think the rest of your life's going to be with second best. You're going to tend to think the rest of your life, well, this is not. It's not, because you will meet someone better than him. It's just at that moment he's playing on your emotions. So he's making you feel like you'll never find anybody else. And because we're so downtrodden, we're so devalued, deworthed, everythinged, we will believe him. And it'll hurt us for a long time, and they'll get fuel from that. Next one. Now this is maybe if they know that they can't get you back, or they don't want to get you back, or maybe that they've got a brand new supply and they think maybe you're going to start telling everybody about them.
I'm going to ruin your life.
Yeah, that's the last one. So that only leaves you with being dumped, being discarded. You're now going to think, wow, I'm going to have my life ruined by this absolute idiot. So you don't want to speak up, you don't say anything, you keep quiet because he's going to ruin your life. See, these are the final words of a narcissist. They will leave you with this horrible, traumatic anxiety inside, which they will gain supply from. Or they could just send you the email. You could get the guilt-giving, pity-playing, self-serving, blame-giving, broken-hearted, victim-shaming, fuel supply email. How's that? I had to read that, couldn't remember it. You could get one of those where it's full. And this is the kind of thing they'll send you. Let me read this. I loved you, but you hurt me. I loved who you were, but you've changed. See, that's them getting out of the way of changing you, because apparently you just changed yourself. No, They changed you, so that's projection again and taking the blame off them. I don't know who you are anymore, but I will always love you. But you always made it hard for me to love you. See, this is all your fault, obviously. I loved you unconditionally. Now, my ex would always say that. I love you unconditionally, which means that anything you do to them, you hurt them, you upset them, they will still love you. Again, it blames yours. I did my best. I wanted to love you, but you made it so hard. I will always love you, and I will dream of what could have been. Yeah, don't take the bullshit, people. Right, so I hope that's helped, because that's what I wanted to get over to you. If you get the final sentence, the final text, the final email, the final voicemail, and it says any of those things, they are there to haunt you. They are there to stop you from getting closure. They are there to basically gain their fuel for another few days while you pamper and cry and feel bad because you've lost the love of your life and it was all your fault, you know, and he wants to be your friend, but you're hurting, but then he's ringing you up for a booty call, and it goes on and on and on. You know, there's reasons that narcissists do things. There's reasons why these malignant arseholes do things, and it's for their own gain. So guys, you've got to remember that everything that they say to you is a lie. And even if they say something to you that isn't a lie, that is a compliment, take it as a compliment, but take it as a lie, because they're probably complimenting you to gain something from you, to manipulate you, to cover something up. I don't know. But narcissists will always want to gain from everything that they say. So, I hope that's helped. The last sentence, ignore it. And I hope you get closure, guys, from these people. We need to realise. So I hope that helps, because it's about understanding narcissism. It's not always about, you know, learning the red flags, learning the traits. It's knowing what they say, why they say it, and what they mean when they say it. Because it's the smallest little sentences that the narcissist can say that can hurt you the most. So next time you get that discard sentence that throws and projects all the shit in your garden, please don't listen to it. Stay safe. Love you, bye.